Funding for this program was provided in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
Listen, if we want to win that contest, the best slogan in the Indian Valley Railroad, then you are going to have to come up with your own slogan. So keep on thinking, huh?
I got it.
What?
I got it.
What?
How's this
What?
for our new contest winner? We got tracks to the max. Huh? Trains on the brain.
No, I don't think.
How's this? Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clickety-clickety-clack.
Hey, there's something to be said for that clickety-clack
Hey,
thing that Grace come up with. That's
Stop
not
it.
that kind of thing.
Stop
Because
it.
it's a very-
Stop it.
What?
All of you, stop it now.
What?
Quiet. I'm still working on mine.
Well, now, I think that
Quiet.
my musicality...
Quiet. And not another beep. Beep. Quiet, you. Beep. Stop it.
Beep.
You too? What's with all the
Beep,
beep?
beep,
Oh, I get it.
beep,
Beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep.
That's it.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's different.
It's new.
And it's exciting.
We got it at last.
Think it'll win?
Who cares? We all agree we like it. Hee-haw!
And we had fun doing it.
Then that's it. It's our new slogan for the Indian Valley Railroad. Now, peep, peep, peep.
Toss it out there, and maybe someone will put it in the box for us.
Here it goes. The official jukebox entry for the first prize. Woo!
Please, somebody pick it up. Yeah.
Come on, hurry up, will you? I think they finished.
I can't think of anything.
I wish I knew what the heck they had written.
Uncle Schemer, you can find out.
Well, hello, children.
Hi, Schemer. Hi, Schemer.
What is it that you're writing?
We're writing our slogan for the Indian Valley Railroad contest.
Would you mind showing it to me?
Should we show them what we wrote? I don't know. Sure, why not? Okay, but if you don't like it, you can't laugh. Promise?
I promise, over, under, sideways, and down, cross my heart, lose my nickels, I will not laugh.
Okay, we can show him.
The Indian Valley Railroad. We may be small, but we're nice. Maybe small, but we're nice. We may be small, but we're nice.
What'd they write? What'd they write?
They wrote, the Indian Valley Railroad. We may be small, but we're nice.
Wait. They say we're small. Why do they say we're big?
Yeah, big, yeah.
And they say we're nice. Why don't I say we're nice? That doesn't work. We're not nice. Why don't I say we're mean? We're the big mean motion machine.
Yes, that is it. That is it. We win. Victory. All right. The contest is over. We win. I'm glad I thought of it. The winning ballot.
Hey, what does yours say?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah. We're going to tell you? Like we don't have any brains in our heads? Well, we showed you ours.
If I showed you this, you'd probably just twist it around and turn it into your own, right?
No, we wouldn't.
Well, okay. Do you want to know what we wrote?
Mm-hmm.
The winning slogan.
Oh.
Dum 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 dum. Victory is ours. We won the first prize. We won the first prize.
Uncle Schemer, what is the first prize?
Gee, I'm not sure. Probably a big pile of money, like $100.
What if it's $200?
What if it's $300?
Could be four.
Hiya, kids.
Oh, hi.
Oh, have you written your slogan for the railroad contest?
Yes?
Oh, I'm having so much trouble. It's not that easy.
What's in the basket?
Oh, these are apples. They're from our trees outside the station.
There's not very many of them.
I know. You know, they were planted a long time ago by someone, and nobody's taking care of them, so there's not much room for them to grow, so they don't produce that many apples. Ooh, 10:08 from Wadley. I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look out there. I've already had my apple for the day, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Conductor.
Hi, everybody. Are you baking up an apple pie?
No, these are all the apples we have left. Aunt Stacy said there's something wrong with the orchard.
Oh, my, yes. I think those apple trees need some rest and repair. That was all Gordon needed.
Was Gordon sick?
No, but he had been working quite hard and was in need of a good rest.
Who did his work?
I'm glad you asked, because it was young James. Well, why don't I tell you the whole story?
The island of Sodor had many visitors, and Sir Topham Hatt had scheduled more trains. Gordon, the big engine, had to work harder than ever before. Come on, he called to the coaches. Come on, come on, come on. The passengers rely on me to be on time. Whenever Gordon finished one journey, it was time for another to begin. Never mind, he puffed. I like a long run to stretch my wheels. Even so, Sir Topham Hatt decided that Gordon needed a rest. James shall do your work, he said kindly. James was delighted. He liked to show off his smart red paint and was determined to be as fast as Gordon. You know, little Toby, he boasted, I'm an important engine. Everyone knows it. I'm as regular as clockwork, never late, always on time. That's me. Says you, replied Toby. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Your parts are worn, Toby, so you must go to the works to be mended. Can I take Henrietta, sir? No. What would the passengers do without her? Toby saw Percy by the water tower. Don't worry, Toby. I'll take care of Henrietta until you get back. Soon, Toby was out on the main line. He clanked as he trundled along. He's a little engine with small wheels. His tanks don't hold much water. He had come a long way and began to feel thirsty. In the distance was a signal. Good, he thought. There's a station ahead. I can have a nice drink and a rest until James has passed. Toby was enjoying his drink when the signalman came up. He had never seen Toby before. Toby's driver tried to explain, but the new signalman wouldn't listen. We must clear the line for James with the express. You'll have to get more water at the next station. Hurrying used a lot of water, and his tanks were soon empty. Poor Toby was out of steam and stranded on the main line. "We must warn James," said the fireman. Then he saw Percy and Henrietta. "Please, take me back to the station. It's an emergency." Henrietta hated leaving Toby. "Never mind," said Percy. "You're taking the fireman to warn James. That's a big help." Henrietta felt much better. James was fuming when he heard the news. "I'm going to be late." "My fault," said the signalman. "I didn't understand about Toby." "Now, James," said his driver, "you'll have to push Toby." "What, me?" snorted James. "Me? Push Toby and pull my train too?" Grumbling dreadfully, James set off to find Toby. He came up behind Toby and gave him a bump. "Get on, you!" James had to work very hard. When he reached the workstation, he felt exhausted. Some children were on the platform. "Coo! The express is late, and it's got 2 engines. I think James couldn't pull it on his own, so Toby had to help him." "Never mind, James," whispered Toby. "They're only joking." "Huh," said James. Toby just smiled. So you see what a muddle and trouble there can be if engines like James and people like Schemer jump to the wrong conclusions? But after a rest, James was fresh and raring to go again, just like Gordon was. And speaking of raring to go, I must be off myself. I have to do my exercises.
You're going to lift weights?
No, my music exercises. Do, re, mi. Oh, that sounded awful. I am flat.
Can you see if anybody's picked up our entry and put it in the box?
No, not yet, but wait. Here comes somebody.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Oh, no. Guys, it's Schemer.
Hey, kids! Kids! Which one of you have been polluting my arcade, huh?
None of us. None of us. No, not us. Arcades.
None of you, huh? Well, don't let it happen again. Hey, I got it. What if it's $1,200?
No, $1,300.
That's it, 13.
Oh, he threw it away.
All the hard work for nothing.
What hard work you talking about?
Why, all that yaying and booing.
Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy.
Howdy, gang.
Billy, Stacy said those trees have stopped making apples.
Oh, I think I can fix that.
Billy, no!
I wouldn't cut down those apple trees. Some of those trees are the oldest apple trees in all of Indian Valley, but they got too many branches, and the roots aren't strong enough to feed the branches or grow apples.
Who planted all those trees?
Don't know exactly, but I'd like to think it was Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed? Who was he?
Well, he was a pioneer. Sort of like the pioneers you see on this mural. Come here. Long before the railroad, or even before there were any towns to speak of, Johnny Appleseed was walking along the riverbanks, through the woods and the fields. He was planting apple trees wherever he went. He never asked for anything except for more apples, so that when he crossed the country, he could keep planting seeds all along the way. You see, he wanted to give something special to people. So when they came afterwards, that they would have a shady place to rest and find juicy apples to eat.
Did Johnny Appleseed plant the trees outside Chinatown Station?
He sure could have.
Wow. Did people pay him to plant all those trees?
Didn't care much for money. Some people are like that.
Hey, watch where I'm going.
And some aren't. Yeah.
Hey, I got it. Me, Schemey, the prize is going to be $2,200.
What about $2,300?
That's incredible!
Fossil!
Yes, victory is ours. Hey, out of the way, out of the way. Give us some room. Winners need room. Champions need room to grow. And, what do losers need?
A rock to hide under.
You haven't won yet.
Hey, a mere technicality. And we've already got a head start on the celebrating, as Schemey and I just got back from Barton Winslow's general store and bought out the entire thing of candy. Hey, little Schemey champion, dig into a 30-pound box of candy. Hey, I just can't wait until J.B. King Esquire announces the winner, and then we can collect our prize. And then I can pay for the candy.
Hey, what is the first prize?
Uncle Skinner says it's $2,300.
I never heard that.
Hey, maybe it's $2,400.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of money.
Hey, wait a minute. If it's $2,400, that means we could buy this place.
And could we do anything that we want with it?
I think so, yes.
Can we make the trains run backwards?
Who's gonna stop us?
We could cut down those apple trees and make a giant parking lot with signs saying, "This way to the arcade."
Who's gonna stop us?
Hey, that's our apple orchard.
I don't care. Hey, we can throw spaghetti all over this picture.
Hey, that's everyone's mural, not just yours.
Oh, yeah? Who's gonna stop us? You gonna stop us? Come on, Schemey, let's go somewhere else where we can discuss our improvements for this dump. Come on.
Uncle Schemer, I don't feel so good.
Well, here. Have some of these licorice cherry balls. They'll make you feel better.
They're not really going to do those things to Shining Time Station, are they?
Not while I'm working here.
Hey, is that your slogan for the contest?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to hear it?
Okay. Yeah.
You're on the right track on the Indian Valley Railroad.
That's nice. I like yours.
Well, good luck, everyone. May the best slogan win.
Looks like you got yours done just in time, Stacy.
Good day, Miss Jones. Mr. Two Feathers. Well, it's time to find out what the winning slogan of the Indian Valley Railroad will be.
Here they are, sir.
Good, good. I'd like to use your workshop, Mr. Two Feathers, to select the winning entry.
Well, please do. Go ahead, Mr. King.
I don't think we'll win. Do you think we'll win?
We could win.
You're right, we could win.
Hey, you did your best. That's more important than winning.
Oh, Billy, you trimmed the trees. Oh, they look much, much better now.
How will you know if the trees are well again?
No, when the birds come back.
Do you guys hear any birds?
No. Do you think Schemey could win and then rip up the orchard for a parking lot?
Or throw spaghetti all over the wall?
I wouldn't be too worried about Schemey. He hasn't won the contest yet. And if he does win, no one knows what the first prize is. He's acting just like those mischievous freight cars. Thomas had to learn all about them.
What happened?
Well, before Thomas knew where he was, they'd go running on ahead, just like Schemey. I'll tell you about it. Thomas the Tank Engine wouldn't stop being a nuisance. Night after night, he kept the other engines awake. I'm tired of pushing coaches. I want to see the world. The other engines didn't take much notice, for Thomas was a little engine with a long tongue. But one night, Edward came to the shed. He was a kind little engine and felt sorry for Thomas. I've got some freight cars to take home tomorrow. If you take them instead of me, I'll push coaches in the yard. Thank you, said Thomas. That will be nice. Next morning, Edward and Thomas asked their drivers, and when they said yes, Thomas ran off happily to find freight cars. Now, the freight cars are silly and noisy. They talk a lot and don't attend to what they are doing. And I'm sorry to say they play tricks on an engine who is not used to them. Edward knew all about the freight cars. He warned Thomas to be careful, but Thomas was too excited to listen. The shunter fastened the coupling, and when the signal dropped, Thomas was ready. The conductor blew his whistle. Beep, beep, answered Thomas, and started off. But the freight cars weren't ready. Oh, oh, they screamed. Wait, Thomas, wait. But Thomas wouldn't wait. Come on, he puffed. All right, don't fuss. All right, don't fuss, grumbled the cars. Thomas began going faster and faster. Whoosh! He whistled as he rushed through Henry's tunnel. Hurry, hurry, called Thomas. He was feeling very proud of himself. But the cars grew crosser and crosser. At last, Thomas slowed down as he came to Gordon's Hill. Steady now, steady, warned the driver as they reached the top. He began to put on the brakes. We're stopping, called Thomas. No, 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 answered the cars, bumping into each other. Go on, go on. Before the driver could stop them, they had pushed Thomas down the hill and were rattling and laughing behind him. Poor Thomas tried hard to stop them from making him go too fast. Stop pushing, he hissed. But the cars took no notice. Go on, they giggled in their silly way. There's the station. Oh dear, what shall I do? Cried Thomas. They rattled straight through and swerved into the goods yard. Thomas shut his eyes. I must stop. When he opened his eyes, he saw he had stopped just in front of the buffers. There, watching him, was Sir Topham Hatt. What are you doing here, Thomas? He asked. I've brought Edward's freight cars, Thomas answered. Why did you come so fast? I didn't mean to. I was pushed, said Thomas. You've got a lot to learn about freight cars, Thomas. After pushing them about here for a few weeks, you'll know almost as much about them as Edward. Then you'll be a really useful engine. Look, J.B. King is about to announce the winner. Good luck.
All right, everyone, gather round. Now, just hold on. I've gone over all the entries, and I've got 2 finalists here. I tell you, I just can't decide. I like them both. This one says, we may be small, but we're nice. There's something true and decent about that. On the other hand, we have the big, mean motion machine. I like the sound of that. It may not be as true, but it's gutsy. Gutsy. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put these 2 entries into this basket, and whichever one I pick will be the winner. And the winner is... Peep, peep, peep.
Beep, 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 beep.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's different.
All right, everybody stop saying peep, peep, peep.
It's the birds. Henry, the birds have come back to the trees again. Does this mean the trees are going to be all right?
Oh, it's sure a good sign.
I've always wondered who planted those apple trees.
It was Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed? Do you know that for a fact?
No. But do you know for a fact he didn't plant them?
You have a point there. Johnny Appleseed, huh?
Mr. King, the winning entry.
Ah, yes, of course. Back to business. Peep, peep, peep. That has a cheerful sound. I like that in a railroad slogan. It gets my vote. Now, let's see, who wrote this winning entry? Tex, Rex, Dee Dee, Tito, and Grace. Who are these people?
So what do they win? $2,500?
Where in the name of brake fluid did you get that idea? No, the first prize is a ride with the engineer of the Rainbow Sun, the pride of the line.
Rainbow Sun.
But since the winning entrants don't appear to be here, how would you kids like to go? What about you?
Oh, I don't feel so good. I want to lie down.
Would you like an apple?
Well, what do you know? We won!
Hey, let's celebrate!
Yeah, with a song.
Of course, with a song.
Uh-huh, a railroad song.
And a 1 and a 2.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. There are 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. They're all out on southbound Odyssey, and the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls past the houses, farms, and fields, passing towns that have no names, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of rusting automobiles, singing good morning America, how are you? Saying don't you know me, I'm your native son. Yes, I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. And the sons of Pullman porters, sons of engineers, they ride the father's magic carpet made of steam, and mothers with their babes asleep go rocking to the gentle beat. The rhythms of the rails is all they dream, just a singing good morning America, how are ya? Saying don't you know me, I'm your native son, and I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, it's halfway home and we'll be there by morning, through the Mississippi darkness rolling to the sea. Just a singing good night America, how are ya? Saying don't you know me, I'm your native son. Well, I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone a long, long time when day is done.
Funding for this program was provided in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.
This is PBS.